Alright then, I'll start the tour like on the outside. So let's go back out the west exit here. Brother, let's roll. So the whole idea of this is basically it's based on just functional, like tactical, like security and kicking everyone's ass. It's not really, it doesn't really have any much thought put into it as far as style or design wise goes. Like next time we were thinking of doing it in like an octagonal shape or something to make it even better. But yeah, so anyways, you can see the pit. If you look down, we're pretty deep, and it's all lined with reinforced concrete, like 50,000 blocks there alone. And then you can see down below the ring of claims built into the wall, which is pretty much impossible to remove. So the ring of claims up here on the surface is really just for show, just for style. And then under my feet, right here where I'm standing, like 15 blocks down in the stone is another concentric ring of claims that goes the whole way around the territory. And then again, like another 10 blocks out, another ring of claims the whole way around. So if you were to defriend me right now, the closest you'll be able to put a block down, a frame, is probably like somewhere out in the middle of the street here. And that applies to everywhere around the base. There's no way to get any blocks anywhere near it. Not even within like 30 squares. It might even be 40. And if you try to drill in, I mean, you got the pit wall to deal with. And so when you look down here, you think that the pit with all those steel spikes down there is on bedrock, but surprise, it actually isn't. So follow me and you'll love this. I have actually, I have a ton of secret exits and entrances all over the city where I can just pop out of. This one is actually the closest one right over here. Follow me, this will be a bit of a pain. God damn it, 1 second. So anyways, this was actually someone started to drill in and then drill a big cavern and a big tunnel on the outside of my claims, and I just converted it into a secret exit, so that's why this is kind of a mess here. But normally I do it much cleaner and much more, you know, much more less bullshitted and easy to get in. So anyways, tunnel system. I have probably 10 or 15 secret exits all the way throughout the city, including in all the stores, which are all locked down and surrounded by concrete. So I can pop up behind anyone in the city wherever I want. And my tunnel system is pretty much impenetrable because, as you can see, you can just, if you follow me, I have the whole thing claimed, so you can see like every 10 blocks I bury a pair of claims and then surround them in a bunch of concrete in the wall here. And yeah, so I just have rows and rows of doors like every 50 blocks. So you have to go through like hundreds and hundreds of, you know, just hours and hours and hours to even get through like a small chunk of the tunnels. side heading towards my car. A lot more stylish and impressive. You'll see. Anyways, so if you look in the doors here, as you're coming in, this is the whole bottom of the pit wall. It goes about 10 blocks up in every direction. At the bottom of the pit wall, behind the actual pit wall that you see on the surface, there's about 5 layers of ramp frames upgraded to reinforced concrete the whole way around the base. And that's so that if anyone tries to drill in, they gotta go through like at least 10 reinforced blocks just to get into this bottom floor here. And they're ramp frames, so people can't, you know, push their triple monitor. They can't like wedge themselves up in against it and see through, because with ramp frames, it's not like square frames where you can see through them. So yeah, just a little trick there. Like people that have 3 monitors, they can wedge themselves up against walls and they can see kind of in the corner of their screen through the wall if it's solid blocks. But if they have a bunch of layers of ramp frames with spaces in between, you can't see through shit. So people, when they start to try and break into the bottom here, they have no idea like how many more layers they have to go through. And anyways, so then we have an outer ring here. So this is my tunnel system kind of like exit, where I can go out north, south, east, west, and I'll pop out wherever I want. And then my interior here, more security. And above you, just some dump boxes from coming back from the garden if I just want to quickly dump and log out. So we'll go upstairs to the bottom of the pit. Right here, next one. Down here, dude. I want to show you the pit bottom. So if people try to break in the pit here, first of all, there's steel spikes now, so they do super crazy damage. Second of all, if they try to break in, they can't actually break into the door because there's no way for them to get up to the doors. The doors are just for me to drop down and get the bag. They actually have to go through the steel and concrete blocks to get in as they're standing on the spikes. And over here, you can see kind of cool little design touch. We were originally going to do all of this in glass so you could see into our pool, but now just a little glass roof and redwood above that side. You can kind of see all the way up to the sniper level. Let's roll on upstairs. I'll show you this this level that we're going past a little later. It'll be a bit of a surprise. You're gonna friggin' love it. First, I'll show you the 2 sniper levels, and then we'll go all the way upstairs. So you've seen this. This is our basic sniper level kind of 1 area right here, where we have like a secure little area here with storage, and you can exit the base securely in cover any direction you want. You just put 5 ramp frames down in between the siding, and you can pop out. Or you can go up into the sniper level here. Do you need drinks or something, dude? So obviously, sniper area here. I kill a lot of people from here. back in 14.5, there was so much glare from the spotlights that are built in right above my head and right below my feet that people couldn't see me standing here at all. Like, it was pretty much impossible. But we have a second level of the sniper area. If you really want to get an angle down on people. And here you get it. Here, people have actually broken into this point before. No problem, dude. Yeah, people. So this is as far as people have gotten, and then they broke a few of these blocks here to have a look into my columns. And then they pretty much just looked up and realized that they'd have to break about 400 steel blocks to make themselves a ladder to climb up my column to the top part, which is so far up it's out of render range that they just gave up. So this is as far as anyone's ever gotten, which is about probably a week worth of drilling short of actually getting to the loot. But anyways, yeah. So lower sniper area, upper sniper area. Feel free to just go down the ladder and then we'll go upstairs now. So obviously, I never log out and leave a ladder up to go upstairs, because obviously that would wreck the security of the base. I just put up a ladder. Oh, dude, I meant the ladder again. Let me find you. Here, follow me. So these two central columns here, one is for going up and one is for coming down. I'll show you the coming down one when we're coming down from the top. But this one, I never ever leave the ladder up when I log out. I only ever have a ladder up when I'm online and logged in, so that the base is always 100% secure. Nobody ever has a chance of getting up top without me. So if someone wanted to basically break in here, they'd have to drill out a ladder out of the outside wall, or kind of like a staircase up the outside wall, or a staircase out of one of these columns. In either case, they're going to have to drill out hundreds of steel blocks. So in this version anyways, don't even try. In version 13, I had a base similar to this, but not quite as good, and someone drilled up 2/3 of the way, and then I came and killed them both and stole their auger and collapsed the column before they could get up. Yeah, they've been drilling for like 5 hours by the time I got to them. All the loot that's in this base is probably worth drilling for a couple days, at least. Wait until you see. I'll unlock some of the boxes and let you have a look. So we have 3 upper floors, actually 4. I'll show you the third and the main storage room first. Oh shit, I just ran out of wood with ladders. Oh well. Can I get up onto this top frame? Let me have a look. chunk of ladder. Come on up. So, main storage room / production room. As you can see, the label above, crafting room. And then we have our weapon section over here, which is actually pretty cool, labeled, as you can see. So, like, for example, the sniper column, the top box is all the high quality finished snipers. The middle box is all the parts, and the bottom box is like bullshit extra parts if we have an overflow. So, I mean, I'll unlock that for you. I don't keep most of my snipers in there because those are just the ones that I allow my girlfriend to take whatever she wants. Then, like, this here is my personal safe. And so you can see C for chill, and then D for Dora for her safe right here, and then P for preacher, and these are just our personal drop safes for stuff that we don't want to share. And then, like, for example, I'll show you my some of our boxes full of mix. We just have boxes full of them. I'll just break the lock on this one since I made it. Or in the corner here, whole box full of frames and trussing. Trussing is worth like 3 times as much for one block as a bar of steel. So, yeah, and so these boxes are all full of steel and mix and trussing. Pretty much all full to the brim. We've stolen shit tons of it. We have way more than we could ever use. And then, like, I'll show you my food box. Actually, what's more impressive? There, I'll show you this box. This is a fucking impressive box here. Top right corner supply box. Yeah, just some spare supplies. So we're super organized and we have everything like that. Like, you know, we all know what each box is. The 3 food boxes on the left are all the food. The 3 on the right are all the drinks. The top is all the finished food. On the right, top right is all the finished drinks. One sec, I'll unlock them for you in case you need anything. Hang on a sec, dude. I haven't showed you the best part. Don't suicide yet. Yeah. So, anyways, check out food boxes here. Grab anything you need. If you need like a stack of stews or something, we've got like 40 stacks of stews. So take whatever you want. If you need some food or water, I unlocked all the boxes here. Oh, okay. No worries, dude. Yeah, anyways, we have like thousands of stews and grilled meats and everything you can imagine. So, I'm going to show you the best part of the whole base. It's the fucking exit. It's how, when I'm chilling up here in the storage and I hear someone downstairs or I want to go hunt someone, just pop open this door here and, well, be my guest. Go out that door there. Best part of the entire base. You're never gonna beat this one, dude. Geronimo. So, welcome to our pool. Was originally gonna do it all in glass, but then Preacher messed up and we built half of it in concrete, and we didn't feel like demoing it, so we're just like, fuck it, it's empty concrete. So this leads to our pool floor, which is right above the spike pit. You just go up the ladder a little bit to go out at the ground level, or down a little bit to go out in the tunnels. What do you think? Yeah, dude, so much fun doing Geronimo down into a safe pool every time. So I'll show you some of the floors that we let Dora build mostly, just for style points and personal rooms and stuff like that. And then that's pretty much it. It's raining splints. Hallelujah. I hope you got some of those splints I dropped on you. If not, oh well. No worries, I got more. Well, just because I'm recording this, and I might never come back to this server again anyways, or it might get reset, I'll show you a few more really cool things. So you know how we have everything in boxes here, and we have more shit than you could possibly imagine? Well, I've had my base raided by hackers many times. So I didn't want to have to deal with that shit anymore. So we actually have a bunch of hidden, super secret, awesome protected storage under the floor, which I'll quickly show you like a little hint of it. And then I'll show you the security we have for hackers up above this room. Maybe I broke the wrong square. Anyways, I'd have to message Preacher. Maybe it was on the other side. Anyways, we have a bunch of safes with like full of brass and shit and bullets and all kinds of guns and all kinds of other stuff hidden under the floor. Most of the purples and whatnot. Spare augers, stacks of hundreds of barrels. So yeah, that's pretty much hacker proofed. Follow me. I'm gonna put a ladder up. 1 second. Just to show you the upper part where we never go. So the only way to get up here is by putting objects down in the column where we just used to jump down. So basically, we know that there aren't just hackers, but there are people that like wedge themselves under objects to exploit, to get up top of things into the skybox. And So I wanted to defend against that as well, just because I'm paranoid. Even though I know like the admin will restore everything if someone exploits into the base and takes our shit, he'll just restore it from a backup. I wanted to defend against it anyways. So if someone comes in up here, I'll actually be able to see it on the map. So if you open up the base on the map and zoom in, you'll notice the whole square is red. The square is red because it's all redwood above our head. So if anyone exploits and teleports up on top of the base and then comes through the top, it'll show up as a little gray block in the red, and I'll know that someone broke in without even ever checking up here. And then we have obviously all these decoy boxes to waste their time, which are all empty. And then to actually get into the base, they have to drill down through about 15, it's probably 20 now, 20 layers of concrete and steel. At least 10 of them are steel, and I think there's probably another 10 of spare concrete. But I have to double check. Yeah, it's like 20 layers down to drill to get into the storage room. So if they exploit to come up top of the base, it's really not going to help them that much. It'll help them a little bit, but not that much. Anyways, come on back down. Just jump down and stay on top of my head and you won't fall. Or miss and fall. Try to stay on the ladder and just come back in the door. I'll break out the ladder later. Just go on down into the door if you can. If you fall, no big deal. We just come back up. Alright, so I'll show you the floors down below. The door I made through the other column. Need another splint? There you go. Splints on the ground. So obviously the room made out of claim blocks is it's my personal room. I haven't bothered to decorate. It's just so that I can spawn somewhere safe if I'm giving someone a tour of the base and I'm worried that they'll try and like turn on me. I could just spawn down here on my bag, come back upstairs, kill them. You know, give someone a tour that I don't trust really, but I have a safe place to spawn. And this is Preacher's room over here, hence the cross on the wall in glass. And some nice stairs downstairs. This is Dora's floor. As you can see, kind of a voyeur. Doesn't really hide the toilet very much. Dora's room. There we go. That's better looking. I don't know why she took out all the candles and torches that were here before. And then, you know, home theater over here. I stole about 180 paintings from Ringmaster and D-Mustang when I raided their shit, so I was going to cover the whole walls of them down here, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. And yeah, kitchen, whatnot. So that's pretty much it. We can drop down to the wet column now. Just exit wherever we want. That's the whole... Actually, I'll show you the garden. I forgot to show you the garden. Follow me. We'll go with the tunnels to the garden. this base is, you know, like probably the 10th version of me making a base like this. You know, just coming up with more and more ideas and security and refinements every single time. You just go straight down, dude. Oh shit, man. So I'll just continue the tour for... I'm just going to continue the tour for anybody that's watching this video later. He's not going to run back all the way from his base to see the rest of it. But I'll quickly show the garden. And the garden, a place where we can grow as much stuff as we want, and on a gigantic platform that is just hanging in the air with like an 8-block gap to the edge, and gigantic pit all around it. I haven't bothered to repair it and replant it exactly perfect. Had a few gunfights here and had a few bits of glass shot out. Didn't bother to repair it yet. That's about it for the tour. Actually, I'll show you the bottom of the garden. So that's my garden. One hell of a garden, right? And the reason that there's a big hole up there is because these squares are actually bugged. If you put wood frames down on certain of them, they just explode even on bedrock. Like that. Yeah, man, freaking buggy game. So if we put any weight on top of those squares there, because these squares are actually bugged, they'll just collapse anyways when we take off. So there's no point in really fixing that little hole there in the platform. Those squares are just permanently bugged in the game. hope you enjoyed the tour of my Ultra PvP base, which works pretty well.